guys, we're Kiwami Drug. My name is Christian.
And I'm Dean, and we talk about
Kamen Riders.
And this is the review for Kamen Build episode 27. This episode we get the introduction of Kamen Build tank form, and we get a little bit more plot progression. We get Sawa and her redemption. We get Sator.
Tank.
Sator's Prime Minister, his death.
I thought you said death, just death. I was like, what?
I can't. TH is hard for me.
Death. There you go.
Death. Yeah. Sato's Prime Minister is dead.
Yeah.
He dead.
And then
Number is now replacing him.
Yep. And Tank, of course.
Yeah, Tank. And
Nabashima.
yeah, they come back.
Yeah.
Well, at least the little girl comes back.
Like, where's the other one? It's like,
where's the mom and dad?
Apparently the mom and dad is like, says like, how about the kid?
Yeah.
And, so we start this right now. Start with
what we found interesting with the episode. One,
it's
we
awesome.
have. Yeah, one, it's awesome. Two, we actually get a really interesting scene during the fight between Centaur and Gentoku, and that's when Rogue is monologuing. Instead of like cutting back to a flashback,
it's like a projector, like you put a projector on the wall or
yeah, we get a projection onto like the ground in front of him, behind him,
and not just the not just a smooth surface. So it's like
on an angle.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, on an angle, and some of it is actually projecting onto him as well.
Yeah.
Like during the last bit of his monologue, you actually see Rogue in center of the screen, and you see his face being projected onto his suit.
It's just
while he's like yelling or something, and we get Centaur also doing something similar, but instead of projection,
it's
you kind of see him phase out of the suit without him actually phasing out of the suit. It's still him in the suit. It's just, it seems very. It's very interesting choices. I don't know.
Yeah, it is pretty cool because mostly it's only done. I think it's in American movies.
Yeah,
but not really.
But normally, if it's done, it's in artsy movies.
Yeah.
Or for stylistic reasons,
but this one is actually it is pretty good that they're doing something different though.
And we've noticed that since I think Centaur and Gentoku's fight just before Gentoku gets banished from Tortor.
Mm-hmm.
I think we see something similar to that, but not without the projection. We see them like talking to each other outside of their suits,
which is actually really good though. Like
while
they're
still
doing
fighting.
something different, like kind of same, but then like put a twist in it, in a way.
Yeah, because normally what we'd get in Kamen is we'd get a flashback,
or just cut away, or
cut away to a flashback, or cut away to them monologuing, but they transition it into it quite smoothly.
Yeah, and it's really the transition is actually like it's like a quiet fart, like silent but deadly. Too
much, man.
That's how I'll explain it.
No, I think it's a fade. It's like a fade.
It's a fade.
But that's mainly one of the more interesting choices. Then we have Sawa's redemption, which personally I think is a little bit too forgiving of her. I think there need to be at least a little bit of bit more of a consequence. Like they're a little bit distrustworthy of her now.
Yeah.
But not like hating her, but just
distrust. Yeah.
They're a little bit distrustworthy.
And then that slap
or a little bit doubtful of her.
And so because like Misa like slapped her, it was like a.
Yeah, the fakest slap.
And then like the sun was.
Yeah, it was like it didn't really match.
Yeah, I was okay.
But her redemption kind of makes sense because from what we see of Centaur, in this story, Centaur is the ultimate good.
Which is actually been a while. No way.
No, because they keep on showing that Centaur is the ultimate good. The only times he's faulted is where he found out he wasn't the ultimate good.
But he is the ultimate.
No, as in like when he found out that him before he was Centaur.
Oh yeah, when
he was responsible for out of the camera frame, I think.
No, something.
Yeah, but he was when he found out he was responsible for like a bunch of deaths as Katsuragi, and then.
But we do see like a cutaway of him being him, but as Katsuragi though, which is good, but which is kind of weird in the same time.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why I kind of like. Yeah, it makes sense for Centaur to like outright forgive because he's the ultimate good. He'll he'll be there for his friends.
And then after that, we do get Tank Tank. Oh, well, before that, technically. It was like, we see Tank Tank.
We get Tank Tank. And it's...
Same kind... Like...
It's what we expected from Tank Tank after seeing Rabbit Rabbit.
Yeah, but then, like, the one that I was expecting is, like, a big tank and then, like, you know, kind of becomes smaller and then...
Or, like, a big tank and it splits up into
Yeah,
5
but
pieces.
this one is, like, 6 pieces.
It's
like,
5.
What? Is it 5? Oh, yeah, sorry. So, like,
four small tanks that are all identical.
And then one big tank that's probably, like...
Like,
high, you know, can you?
Probably a bit, like, more like that.
Yeah, and then, like, the other one is, like, that big.
Yeah.
It's, like, so
because
cool.
you gotta remember, it's gotta fit over his arms.
Yeah, and then the other...
Without being overly bulky, even though it is bulky.
And then I do like that he can actually fire things from his shoulder, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. What I find weird, because you don't see, like, on his shins, you don't see any, like, the turret part.
Yeah.
But I think it's on the back of his legs, so I think you're gonna see him do a rider kick, but he shoots someone at the same time.
Oh, speaking of that, the rider...
From his leg.
Instead of a kick, like, you know, the finishing move, you don't get a kick or, like, a blast or... This
we do get a blast.
Yeah. So this time he puts the full bottle on the
Full buster cannon.
Full buster.
Full bottle buster.
Yeah, and then it becomes the cannon, right? And then his legs become a
tank treads.
If you watch if you play Overwatch, Bastion.
Yeah,
all of Bastion. It's
just instantly in our mind we see like play of the game Centaur as Bastion.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Or it did kind of remind me of Double's Axel's tank form.
No,
is that what it's called?
It's not called. It's not even called a form.
What is it called?
It's just him using his tank attachment.
Yeah, which is I do like that tank too because it did actually it's cute, and then it actually like waves.
Axles?
No, yeah, the tank thing in Axles, yeah. It has a cute face.
It was like, why cute? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, like, you know...
Because it's massive and it's supposed to be threatening.
Yeah, and then, like, for some reason his face is like... I was like, what?
Anyway. But, with the preview for we'll go into the preview for next episode. We get, what the actual plan for, at least for Bloodstalk, because I feel like it's not Numbers' plan.
No, I reckon it's Bloodstalk.
Because we know Numbers' plan is to make the rider system for the military.
Yeah.
So the entire military will be for Kamen Riders.
I reckon it is Numbers, like,
I think that's Bloodstalk's.
I reckon Bloodstalk has a different plan.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Numbers' plan, we clearly know he's going to try and make the rider system the entire military.
Yeah.
And then Bloodstalk, we get from the preview, we hear Bloodstalk anyway say, Earth is going to be destroyed like Mars.
Yeah, and plus, in a way though, why is he making, he wants to make Sento and Ryuga stronger?
Yeah, I think...
What do you reckon it's gonna be though?
I think it's because of his personality.
Huh?
Because...
Oh, he needs someone strong to fight, or...
No.
You reckon?
I think it's partially... he's trying to make the... instead of just going straight to the plan, he's trying to make it more interesting for himself.
No, not bad though.
Because when in Bloodstalk's introduction in like episode 4 3, he says, "I'm the game master. I make all these plans."
And then
and I'm like, Dan Crota again?
I was about to say that. No, Neo. Wait, what's his name there again? It's not Neo anymore.
Dan Crota Shin.
That's alright. Anyway,
to be fair, it wasn't. It was subbed Neo Dan Crota. It's Shin Dan Crota. Now it's Dan Crota Shin.
That's just weird. Anyway, so yeah, the Prime Minister of
Saito. We already, as we stated before, he is dead. He dead.
And then the Nanba head, which is the old guy, changes face to the Prime Minister, and then
we have. Another thing we have in the preview, because you kind of went back to recalling. Back in the preview, we have, we hear the voice of the Bengal AI thing, and it says her name is Queen Vinaj.
I can't remember.
Something like that, Queen Vinaj.
It sounds so mystic though. You gotta it sounds so mystic.
But I think it's supposed to be something that you won't expect from Build. And judging from the fact that Mars is in it, and we have a Mars society that was destroyed, my hopes for it is that it's not a retelling of like Gaim's story where we have overlords from Mars.
and they're like saying like, oh, we were actually one like this, and we were like one like you, and
Yeah,
then
we were
now
like you,
we were fighting.
peaceful, and now there's war, and now we're going to destroy you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, that's the preview for next week.
Yeah.
Anything else that we have to talk about?
We have to rate. We have to rate the episode.
Okay, so what would you rate it?
6.5 out of 10.
Mine's actually 7, so it's not bad. I like it because of
Tank.
That's practically it.
Yeah.
And I do like that Rogue's we see more Rogue's like
personality.
yeah, and
Not
like how
personality,
he
but like,
changed.
Yeah, how he became the person he is now.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so what did you give 6.5 D?
It would be 7, but it's
Sour.
6.5. It's mainly because how they did Sawa's redemption. I think it was a bit too forgiving, and that's basically it.
I reckon because of the slap.
I think
the slap.
the slap. Right? Yeah, but I think that's it for this review of Kamen Build episode 27, Where Kiwami Drive.
My name is Christian.
And I'm Dean.
Says.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, press the like button. If you want to see more of us, subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified for future videos. Social media links as well as Patreon is in the description. Thanks.